just had dinner. Shit. We get ready for some hot weather. That hot weather is coming around the corner. I should have brought a jacket. God damn. But I got cut off earlier, man. I didn't finish my video from this morning. So I said, fuck it, I'll get back on later. You know, talk about these single mothers, man, because a lot of guys, man, they just don't get it, you know. You know, even some dudes, you know, even some rich men fall for the honey trap, you know, because sometimes, you know, that killer instinct that the single mother has, that instinct, man, that shit kicks in like a warrior. Single mothers, they get aggressive when it comes to men, man. Especially if you're above her looks level or if you got resources. Single mothers can be the most vicious thing around when it comes to getting, like, you know, all dolled up and shit, making herself look really, really good, spraying perfume on and stuff. They go to dating, shoot, you know, single mothers, they go the extra mile and shit. But it's just not enough. She's still damaged goods, man. You know, that's why I look at these YouTubers in Thailand and I laugh. Because I'm like, bruh, you think you leaving the matrix just to get you a single mother? You see what I'm saying? Are you really leaving the matrix just for a single mother? You in Thailand, you in the Philippines, and you're dating a single mother, and you're just happy to have a beautiful woman. Because, like I said, man, don't get it twisted. There's some beautiful single mothers out there. But it seems like if you go to these countries, you're gonna struggle getting a female without children. And I'm like, bro, I'm coming to the table with resources. I got an American passport that can change your life for the better. I'm building a house, starting a business, you know what I'm saying? I'm owning a cafe, or even 3 or 4 cafes I own. So what do I get? A single mother in the end? Fuck no. Fuck no. Bruh, I didn't like hit a jackpot and then go overseas with $100 grand in my pocket so I could date a single mother, bruh. Come on now. I just think a lot of guys, they don't see single mothers as the bottom of the barrel. But these other countries like China, Japan, Thailand, the Philippines, they see single mothers as the bottom of the barrel, leftover women. You see what I'm saying? They're called leftover women. You can't tell me that a woman with children or a woman without children is better than a woman with no children. Which one would you rather go with? You see what I'm saying? Some dudes, it's like low-hanging fruit. They're like, oh man, it's easy to get. You know, low-hanging fruit. It's easy to get, right? You walk up to the fruit tree, you see the fruit that's right there. You know, and some of the low-hanging fruit on the tree looks delicious. You're like, man, this looks good. It's all ripe and shit, hella juicy and sweet. I'm gonna take this low-hanging fruit right here. But then the ones at the top are the ones that are valuable, man. Not the low-hanging fruit, not the high-hanging fruit, the ones up at the top. See, you wanna reach for the high-hanging fruit. I want the high-hanging fruit, and I'll fill my whole entire bank account full of money. I'll hit many jackpots. I'll become a millionaire just so I could get the high hanging fruit. You see what I'm saying? I don't want the low hanging fruit, because the low hanging fruit are for low value men who ain't accomplished shit. You know what I'm saying? Men who ain't really going nowhere. That's for the low hanging fruit. And if you find one low hanging fruit, that's okay. But it's not okay with me though. I see things. I dated single mothers, and I know what people go through when it's time to have sex. You gotta rock the kids to sleep, or you gotta put the kids to bed before you have sex. I'm like, we're supposed to do that with your own children, not with somebody else's children, man. And then you're constantly interrupted, and you can't get mad at the little kid because it's not your child. You're getting interrupted while you having sex. Constantly though. It ain't like just one time. It's two times, 3 times. You know what I'm saying? They want to know what you're doing in there. You know, Mama, are you okay? You doing what are you doing? I'm like, damn. I just roll my eyes in the back of my head like, damn, can we just get naked and stuff like that without your kid coming to come knock at the door to see what you're doing? And at first, it's, you know, you can kind of deal with it. But after a while, that shit gets tiring, bro. You get tired of that shit after a while, man. You know. And a kid do something bad, talk back to his mom, you know, you can't do nothing about it. What's up, man? No, I'm done. No more of that. I'm trying to stay young. I don't want to get old. Let me get a little bad at this, man. I mean, good night. I say, man, get your bread together, and you won't have to deal with single mothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Some guys gotta deal with single mothers. On the other hand, when you think about it, some dudes have to. Like, if they want to get a better looking female, they got to go with a single mother. Like, think about it. That female, if she didn't have any kids, you know, if she was still tight and she was in her prime, she wouldn't even give you the time of day, right? You might be shorter than 6 foot tall, right? you're 5 foot something, right? Them single mothers, I mean, them women, they only start becoming interested in guys who are under 6 feet tall only when they start getting knocked up and they got kids. And then they start becoming more open to guys that are under 6 feet tall. I've seen it happen time and time again, man, with my ex-girlfriend's daughter. And I say this time and time again, that her boyfriend got shorter. You know, when she didn't have a kid, you know, and she didn't get knocked up, she was dating tall dudes, tall men, over 6 foot, 6'2", 6'3", right? When mommy she had that kid, you know, all of a sudden them shorter guys, they didn't look so bad, didn't it? Huh? Them shorter guys didn't look so they didn't look too bad after that. Them shorter guys, they ain't looking too they looking pretty good nowadays. She done got that kid. Them tall dudes, they don't have to deal with her. They got options. They don't have to like commit to her. You know what I'm saying? Well, the only time we commit is when a female is young in her prime without any kids. That's the only time that we commit. Especially a man with resources. A guy in his 40s, he'll commit to a 21-year-old that has no kids. Or even a 19-year-old female that has no kids. He'll commit to that. Because there's a future in that. You can build with that, okay? She'll look the same for at least 5 or 6 years, okay? From 20 to 25, she'll look the same. And after that, you know, after she turns 25, that's when the decline starts to happen. And then that's when, you know, you want to trade that in, like Leonardo DiCaprio. He trades his female in every single time she gets to be 25. He trade her in, get a new girlfriend. And this time she's 19 too. So he keeps his girlfriends between 19 and 25, man. Because after 25, let's just face it, bro. If a female ain't married by the time she's 25, it's a done deal for her. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's a grace period here in the U.S., you know what I'm saying, where she got up into 30 to get a man, a decent man. By the time she hit 30, it's R.I.P., rest in peace. Pretty much a done deal. You see what I'm saying? I got water. I think I got water. I got water. Let's see. I don't know. I might have to go get water, man. Shit. Anyway, so what I'm saying is, man, you know, don't feel bad for these single mothers, man. Cause a lot of them, you know, they wouldn't have dealt with you, man. You know, in their prime. She was turning up her nose. You know what I'm saying? You know, looking at you all weird and strange. Oh, he's not over 6 foot. He's this, he's that. Oh, he's too much. And as soon as she's getting knocked up and has a kid, then all of a sudden them standards start coming down, and then the guys under 6 feet tall, they ain't looking too bad nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So she been hurt by the bad boy over and over again. She start giving dudes under 6 feet tall a chance. But that's after she done had a kid. I'm like, it's the same thing over there in Thailand. These females, man, they don't start looking at foreigners until they get knocked up by their own men, and then they start looking for foreigners. I be like, no, nah, I'm not about to be your second choice. You know what I'm saying? Don't be nobody's second choice, bro. I'm telling you, don't be these females' second choice. You feel me? Do not be their second choice. Be their first choice. When you go to Thailand, some of you guys gonna start traveling and shit. When you go to Thailand, in the Philippines, or in Japan, wherever you go, you want to be first choice, especially if you got resources. A lot of guys, they got resources. They got money in the bank. they're valuable, and they still date single mothers, which I don't understand why. If you a man that got money to build a fucking house from scratch on the Filipino land, you got money in the bank to change her life for the better. Shrimp, lobster, steak, and all that other stuff, dinners, okay? Why would you I mean, doesn't make any goddamn sense. These guys, they got like backwards thinking or some shit like that. Like, you got money to change your life for the better, and she has a kid by another man. Is that fair for you, bro? You built a house from scratch, though. You know what I'm saying? A big house, a nice house. You bought her all kinds of shoes. She ain't never had so many shoes because of you. And you know what? I know bigger YouTubers be watching my channel, and they be getting upset about what I say and shit. You know, like, what's his name? You know what I'm saying? You know, like, I know motherfuckers be watching me, bruh. The bigger YouTubers like Sunshine Shoulders, I know he be watching my channel, bruh. I know you watching me, man, because I know every time I make a video about the age gap, you gonna get on YouTube and try to convince yourself that the age gap doesn't matter in the Philippines. Now, it doesn't, but it does. I'm gonna tell you why the age gap matters anywhere on this planet. And you can sit and you can convince yourself, or try to convince yourself, that the age gap don't matter. I mean, 20 years is not bad. That's not bad, okay? But when you start talking about 30, 40 years, you know, 30, 40 year gap, to me, that's not real. I'm sorry. You know, we're talking about age gap. But, you know, I just had to get up on that, man, because I know a lot of guys that are bigger YouTubers come around to my channel. I know some of these niggas is watching me, man. You know, I know probably Chocolate Man have probably been watching me and shit. You know, he ain't said nothing, but I'm gonna be in Thailand, so, you know, Chocolate Man watching this shit, bro, don't say nothing to me, bro. You's a leftover taker. You's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you taller than me. I'm buffer than you. Shit. I don't give a fuck, man. I don't like niggas who put on the cape and Captain Save for single moms and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you a passport, bro. You supposed to be getting away from the single mothers and shit out here. But then you jump right from the frying pan into the oven, man. Or from the oven into the frying pan. It don't matter which way. You're still going from bad to worse, man. You see what I'm saying? You know what? You guys get mad because I speak the truth about these single mothers and you don't like it. But so the fuck what, man? You a low-value male if you dating a single mom. I don't care if she's an 8, 9, or a 10. She's still a single mother. Eventually, you're gonna meet that kid, and that kid's gonna move in with y'all. Eventually, you know, the thing is about, you know, showing your girlfriend off to like the world on YouTube. You know, you got a bunch of these YouTubers who are showing their girlfriend off, you know, and you gotta understand that eventually somebody with more money, with more cheddar, is gonna come and try to holler at your girl. You see what I'm saying? Like David Campbell, man. The worst thing he could have done was show off his girlfriend to like, or his wife to everybody on YouTube. You see what I'm saying? That's the worst thing he could have done. And include everybody in your business and everything. It just don't make no goddamn sense, man. You know? Anyway, so back to what I was saying about single mothers, man. Guys gotta wake up, man, and smell the coffee, bro. Now, let me tell you something real quick. If you are incel and you ain't had no poo-tang in a long time, and that's all you could get was a single mother, and you ain't got no dreams, no hopes, no goals, then yeah, a single mother might be for you. But if you a nigga with dreams, goals, or you got money already, a single mother is not for you. Once I get money, a lot of money, the thing is, I'll be checking for only the women without children, man. You see what I'm saying? You know, I don't care how old you are, bro. You should be checking with females, checking for females that don't have any kids, man. You could be 50-something years old. You shouldn't be checking for females that got kids. I just think a lot of like men out here, they're conditioned to like date single mothers because that's all we can get nowadays is single mothers in the Matrix. It's severely hard to get a young girl around 22, 23 years old as an older man without resources, you know, without kids. It seems like in the Matrix, if you ain't got no money, no status, right, no career, it just seems like the single mother, especially a guy that's over 40, a single mother, that's all you can get. It seems like that's what it seems like, though. You know, I got water. Yeah, I got water. I don't think I have to go to the store and shit. I got water. Fuck. If I don't, I'll come back out. Gotta have water and shit, man. I don't drink tap water. See what I'm saying? I've been through the ringer with single mothers, man. My last girlfriend, that relationship was a nightmare because of her daughter. Now, I could get up into the details about my ex-girlfriend's daughter, but I'm gonna say that for another video. But I can go into like some brief details, man. You know, that she was just too much of a glutton. She ate up everything. I go grocery shopping, and boy, she tear up some goddamn food big time. But I used to trip out about her eating my Hot Pockets and shit. And nowadays, when I look back at it, I'm like, okay, I think I was tripping off of very little things that I shouldn't have been tripping off of. But nowadays, I think I still would trip off of her eating up my food and shit. Like I said, I used to go shopping, and my ex-girlfriend's daughter, she used to tear shit up. You know, she didn't used to eat it all, but she used to like tear it up. You know, and she didn't like me, I didn't like her. We had this thing going on, man, where we were just talking about each other behind each other's back and shit. We just was enemies big time. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to. See, the thing is, I'm a little older now. I think I would have handled the situation a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? I think nowadays, I probably would have got on their good side somehow. But nowadays, I'm thinking in my head, like, nah, forget about it. Getting on their good side, what was I going to do? Right? You know. But I just didn't want to have nothing to do with her daughter. And her daughter was just a nightmare, man. You know, she was a nightmare and a handful. I remember she smacked her mom. She punched her mom. I remember that. Or was it did she slap her or did she punch her? I can't remember. But I think she slapped her. And her mom came home and she was, you know, upset. And I looked at her, I said, what happened? You know, she's like, Sabrina hit me. And I was like, damn, for real? The shit that I had to deal with. That's why I try to tell you guys, you know, I try to teach you guys that, man. You know, about these single mothers. You'll go through hell and back just to get some poo-tang, bro. And luckily for me, that my ex-girlfriend's daughter, the dad wasn't in the picture. The dad paid his child support, okay? The dad paid his child support until she was 18 years old, and then he stopped paying. He didn't have to pay no more. He paid until she was 18. My ex-girlfriend's daughter, her dad, okay? Her dad never did come around the house. He got remarried. He found some other woman. Of course, the bad boy always gets another woman, right? The tall bad boy always gets another woman. You know what I'm saying? The tall new wife or new girlfriend. But I gotta go. You guys have a good day. Peace out. Take care and bless. I'm out. Be back on later.